One of the perennial weather conditions that may affect the operations of the aviation industry is the hazy weather condition known as harmattan. The harmattan season usually starts in the latter part of November and spans through to February. The annual season is in again, and Citi News set out to find how this weather phenomenon is impacting flight visibility in the aviation industry. We had an up close with Captain Nasser Senior, the chief pilot of Passion Air, a domestic flight company operating in Ghana, and he shares his experience with us.
This year has been very friendly, accommodating, let me put it this way. And in the past, whereby, unlike now, whereby you have modern nav aids, being put in place, which allows you to come, lower than before. Unlike before, the nav aids that we used to use to conduct approaches to land brought you at quite a higher altitude. So obviously, when the visibility is bad, you couldn't actually come in and land. So you had to go back to your departure point, or your alternate, they call it. But for now, in Kumasi, per se, we have what they call the ILS, instrument landing system in Kumasi. We have one in Tamale. We have what we call aeronav approaches, which are very, very precise. And it allows you to come in and land safely. And they are much better to use. Like they always say, safety first, and you can't actually compromise your safety. And if you have flight delays or cancellations, just bear with us. They are not intentional, and every cancellation or delay is due to probably a particular reason. And if the weather is bad, due to low visibility, it's all for your safety.
The economic effect of poor visibility of flights cannot be underestimated. What could be the cost effect in situations where airline operators have to cancel or delay their flights due to poor weather conditions? Samuel Abdurazak Tichi is Corporate Affairs Manager of Passion Air, and he also shares his thoughts with us.
Apart from rescheduling flights, it comes the severe harmattan weather usually comes with a lot of cost implications. A typical example is a case in question where you fly from, let's say, Accra to Tamale. You get the visibilities below the required standard, and you would have to fly back. You would have burnt fuel from Accra to Tamale for no reason, because of the weather. So you come back and you have to land. The inconvenience created to the passengers, that is you would have to accommodate some of them even in hotels. Let's say it's an evening flight. We have an evening flight that leaves here around 4 p.m. to Tamale. You get to Tamale, you're unable to land, you would have to fly back. And so you come back to Accra, you would have to accommodate people who are coming from outside Accra in hotels. That comes with cost. You would have to accommodate those in Tamale as well. Sometimes you do have connecting passengers on the international flight. They would have to reschedule their flights, and all comes with cost.
Aviation, more than any mode of transportation, is usually impacted by weather conditions. As we are currently in the harmattan season, the weather condition has not really impacted on visibility of local or domestic flight yet. However, there could be different narrative in the next month, that is February. Reporting for Citi News, I am Emmanuel Opon.